trying to impress me.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me get some of that juice.
You know what I'm saying?
It's on right now. Flare up.
But yo, Homage Pod back with another one.
Yo, Homage
You know what I'm
Podcast, episode
Word up.
27.
We got the homie right here.
No, say what you was about to just say. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We got the big dilf in the building.
Yeah, listen.
Wavey.
A lot of people be ashamed.
Ground God.
Listen, a lot of people be ashamed to say big dilf. Listen, dilf is damn I love fatherhood.
Yeah.
Not dad. I like to. No, it doesn't mean that. You from me, it used to mean that, but then when I saw I had a lot of kid followers, I had to switch it up. Feel me? So you don't gotta say pause. Somebody wrote me earlier today that yo, big deal, pause. Something like, yo, you don't gotta say pause, man. You don't gotta say pause.
Yeah,
You're
there's nothing
pause.
pause worthy about the big deal.
Facts, ground facts. You know what I mean?
Yo, this is a long time coming. Wavey.
Long overdue. Listen, they talking about. Listen, shout out to Ed because your
Word
man
up.
right here said they hit me up and then I egged them or I said something about something. I don't remember that. I don't remember.
Nah, you was curving. You was curving my DM.
What I was
Wow.
saying.
You
What you mean?
looked at the shit and wouldn't respond. I was like,
That's
yeah, I
not
thought
true.
Wavey's my man.
That's not true.
That's wild.
That's
That's
not true.
serious.
First and foremost, it took me a while to realize who he was on the gram. He has a tuxedo on and his suit. I didn't know who he was. For real. Check his profile picture. It's still the same?
Come on, man. Yeah.
What, you don't like to talk about it? What
Nah, I
happened?
think I got
That's
a
for your
regular.
wedding or something? What is it?
I ain't got a regular.
Yeah,
I
you
got
got
a
a
regular.
You had a suit on. You had a suit.
I used to have the suit.
Oh, you
yeah.
used to have the suit.
Listen,
Yeah, I thought it was an agent, FBI agent writing me all the time.
Yo, that's dope.
They know me one way. I'm trying to present myself in a better light. You know what I'm saying? Leave all the bullshit in the past.
That's like your Airbnb profile. You know your Airbnb profile. Be a
You ain't
picture
gotta
of the
hold the
suit.
microphone
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, you don't? Oh, they can hear me from here?
Yeah,
Nah, because
yeah.
I've been watching a lot of podcasts lately. They be like, yo, talking to Mike. So.
Nah, I mean,
You sure? That shit sound crazy though. Like, I don't know what's
You gotta
before.
do that shit every time.
So you didn't tell me that. He laughing every time. I pick
Nah,
up.
don't gonna let you
cooking.
rock.
You cooking. I
You
mean,
sure you
know,
can't?
I
These
like-
mics is good?
I swear to God, son, you can look. It's good. It's good.
Alright.
Pause.
All right, but yo, you know what's wild? Like, for those people that might not know Wavey, right? How would you explain your come up? Because I feel like you are part of this new version of success. Right, that doesn't.
He turned it up. He told us to turn it down.
Turn it
Yo.
we ain't turn the game
Yo,
off.
y'all about to get to know Osa.
Yeah, we
The
told
newest member of the team,
Osa to lower the
producer of
TV. He
team.
turns it
Yo,
all the way
He
up.
turns it to.
And then he turns the game off.
You gotta turn
While
the
my
game.
Warriors are playing.
Now he's a Warrior.
Hey, yeah, that's my West Coast squad. Weber gang.
You can turn the game on. Just turn the volume up. I don't want to hear
Just
Chuck.
mute it. You can press mute.
Now the other remote. This is classic.
All right.
Yo, this is random, but you know what's funny?
But yo-
when you can cut this, I don't care, whatever.
No.
But when homie was in here taking the picture, right? He said, everybody pose. You know, you regular with your people, you throw up your set or whatever. You know, with him, I had to throw a piece. Like, I can't even throw my own joint. It's funny.
That
Like,
was here earlier?
yeah, taking the pictures.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I had to throw a piece. I can't even throw up my set.
No, but back to what I was saying, like it's dope to have you here because I feel like you represent this new version of success that has come with the younger generation and also social media, internet and everything. And I feel like you represent what how you can come up from like just being genuine and like original. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Being
a fact.
yourself. You know what I mean? So I think that's dope to have you here. And you kind
So are you giving me my flowers without giving me my
I
flowers?
mean, yo, you could place that. I'm giving you a
Is that what
I'm
you're
giving-
doing?
I'm
He
giving, no,
he wanna be so
no.
masculine.
I'd rather look at it like I'm giving you your wave cap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm giving you your Velvetas.
Thank you.
You feel
Oh,
me?
that makes no sense, but I get where you're coming from.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate you. Thank you
saying?
very much.
So can you speak on that? Like, how was that? How did you realize to like build on that? On your talents, on that.
All right, so a lot of people don't know this, but I've been doing videos since 2012. Like I started on YouTube first. My YouTube is Wavey's World. Check me out. You know what I mean? I started doing like skits and sketches.
Mm-hmm.
So my main thing, I always wanted to be an actor. Like you know what I mean? That's been my goal since a younger. Like I want to be an actor. So when I was young, I used to go out for auditions. And I remember with this one audition I had, I was online. Y'all was online for hours, and it was hot, summer hot. It was hot. And I'm online for hours, and I kept seeing people come out the space where we was auditioning at, come off, look on the line, get certain people inside, like, yo, I want you. And I'm like, damn, I see it's like a face game, like they just going off for the looks or whatever, which I understand, but it's like, damn, I didn't get my name up in this industry if I want to, because I don't want to wait online. I want people to come out like, oh, shoot, Wavey, that's you? Come. So I thought of doing the skits. Shout out to my guy Capri Fernandez from East New York. He started doing skits on YouTube. So I looked at him doing skits. I'm like, oh, he could do it. I could do it too. It's easy. Started getting into the skits, boom. Years later, Instagram, you could do videos down with Instagram. So what I started doing was chopping up my old skits and put them into Instagram. Doing that for a little. I started seeing all types of people blowing up. I'm like, damn, my stuff is mad funnier than theirs. Like, why I'm not getting lit? Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm done with I'm done with Instagram. I'm about to just go back to straight YouTube skits because YouTube, they paying people whatever. So I did this one video. You feel me? I was like, let me just record this video real quick to show I'm still alive. The one video which was I'm sure everybody saw when I did the growl coming out the store. My man like, yo, I got that perk, and stuff just took off from there. I don't know. I answered the question just now.
I thought that shit was recorded.
No, it was recorded.
I thought the growl was fake.
Oh,
when I first heard it,
thought it was.
When I first heard it, I thought that shit was fake. Like, I thought I was like, yo, that's dumb funny. So it's mad funny, but I thought that shit was fake.
Everybody thought it was. Everybody thought it was recorded.
The growl is legend. Can we hear it?
Hey, come on, son. I thought that shit
I ain't
was
about to do that.
Yeah, first time I heard that shit, I was like, man, that shit fake. Yeah, but that shit funny.
Everybody thought, yeah.
That shit is hilarious.
Who would have known?
Why you ain't give me a straw? Y'all ain't tell me we had a straw.
Who would have known that I be hanging that the ground the ground cat be my guy, like. You know what I'm saying? The growl. I one day I'm watching this now, that shit real. Next day, like, this my man's in there, like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of crazy.
When you saw that video, you knew it was me?
Nah, when I saw that video, I was just like, I ain't know what the fuck the things, to be honest with you. I saw that shit, I was like, yo, New York niggas is the illest. That's the first shit I thought, like New York niggas can land anywhere and get it. Cause like, yo, son just came out the store, like, he probably just woke up. That's his man from around the way. He just came like, yo.
So we tell Osa who we gonna having a podcast next. I'm like, my man Wavey gonna be on. He go, the growl guy? I'm like,
all right. I'm thinking he ain't know who I was, cause he said, what up on some regular, I wasn't like, yo, what up? You know what I mean? Usually somebody be like, yo, what's good? I like your videos. He just said, what up? Like, I'm thinking like, okay.
You too cool.
Nah, that's cool. That's good. I like that. Don't ask for a picture or video after.
Oh yeah, that's definitely coming out.
At least he admitted.
Nah, but
this is amazing.
Yeah, man. So you born and raised in New York?
That's a fact. Brownsville, Brooklyn, to be exact.
Okay, no doubt.
Born and raised. Never rain, never will.
No doubt. So what high school you went to out there?
I went to a high school called Dr. Susan McKinney, secondary high school of the arts. I'm probably the first person to ever say the whole full name.
Hold on. So you from Brownsville? So and what elementary school do you go to?
I went to elementary. It's called PS 298.
See, cause I know from my boys from like Brownsville, like y'all go to school. So like y'all go to school in Brownsville with cats from like certain other parts of it. Like so like Brownsville is split between like y'all go to school with cats from Flatbush. And cats from like the 90s or y'all.
Nah, Brownsville's not close to Flatbush. Brownsville's close to East New York. Yeah, 90s is considered Brownsville and shit like that too. But my school was basically
East Flatbush.
Yeah, but I'm just saying when you go to school, when you from Brownsville, you go to school with like,
90s.
My school,
with 90s and East New York. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, East New York. Yeah. But mostly my school was just mainly Brownsville. We probably had a couple dudes to the Star, whatever like that. Probably because their family lived in Brownsville, but it was mainly Brownsville. I was there from freaking kindergarten to 8th grade.
Born and raised.
Yeah.
MOP,
Brownsville never ran, never will, right?
So it's funny. Like my side, my school where I went to is now considered the op side. So it's like I'm cool with like both parties. So it was always weird situations.
That's why I was asking that because things are different now in Brooklyn from when we were growing up.
Whole different
so
world.
It's like that's why I asked that. Like you know what I'm saying? I know that the dynamics changed over the years. You know what I'm saying? So I just asked that because you being who you are, you have to sort of extend yourself to all of that. So that's why I asked that. So and coming from Brooklyn and knowing what comes with being from the streets and all that, like how do you think that you affected that positively? Because I think you have, you know what I'm saying? So like how do you see that? How do you see that playing out?
Say it one more time.
How do you see how you
what?
affected the streets of
Nah, I'm
where you
bugging.
from?
Oh, he
on some
bugging. That's
positive
right.
shit,
I don't
son.
know this.
Nah, I ain't bugging.
Wait,
Like,
what?
I think
Just
you
say
on
it.
some positive shit. Like,
Wait, what? I don't want to act like I know what he's talking about.
I said,
Say it
yo,
one more
I said,
time.
all right, coming from where you coming from,
Okay,
and,
the hood.
and in the hood, right,
Uh-huh.
in Brooklyn,
Okay.
and you being a positive brother, how has that like played a role, like coming from where there's a lot of other shit going on?
So basically,
You
you asking me
understand that?
like, yo,
You
how
understand
did?
that?
So that you saying it wrong, bro. Basically, you asking me, how do you stay positive outside of all the negative, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's basically what you're saying, though.
I mean, in a
That's basically what
nutshell.
you're asking me. He trying to say it
Right?
in different ways.
You can't be out here growling and all of that, calling yourself the big deal, and not be articulate, my nigga.
So
Like,
look,
what's up,
let me tell you on some real though. Honestly, you feel me? Like growing up in the hood, I was on the same type of time everybody else was, as far as like, you know what I mean, doing bad things, popping on random people, we used to be throwing rocks at cars, all the bad stuff, which I thought was fun when I was younger, till I got older, and I realized like, yo, this not me. So people around me started either dying or getting locked up, and I realized like, yo, this is not even me. Like, this is not me at all. Like, I do this to try to be cool and try to fit in because, you know what I mean? The main thing in life is the company you keep. Like, whatever you're around is what you know what I mean? Is what you become type of thing. You feel me? So I just had, after a while, as I got older, I just had to separate myself. Like, yo, this is not what I want to be, what I want to become. Shit, we had indictments. That was like the first time I ever saw an indictment. Like, man, people just getting grabbed up. I was just happy I wasn't around like that. I was around, but wasn't around. Like, in pictures, videos, when people doing certain things. And it's like, damn. And it's crazy because I try to grab certain people. You feel me? Like, when I started doing my skits and stuff, I used to get people from the hood. Like, I felt like that was like, you know, hood talent. Like, found funny and things like that. Used to get them my videos and stuff like that. Then, you know, people gotta live, and you know, they still around other people that's doing negative, so they, you know what I mean, they get caught up in BS. Yeah. Like a lot of people that's locked up to this day, I'm like, damn, they used to be in videos with me, like, damn, I wish I could have did more. But you know what I mean, you blame yourself, but it's like, yo, at the end of the day, everybody grown. Like, you can't control somebody.
Indeed.
You just could try to lead them to the water, but you can't force them to drink it. You feel me?
Nah, that's a fact.
Facts.
So who, like, after, I want to go back to the growl, right? So like when it went viral, what was the most random time somebody like recognized you or did that shit to you? And you was like, yo, this is really getting out of hand. Like, people really fucking know me for this.
Shoot.
Was you like somewhere, like, was you just walking to somewhere and like?
To be honest, I can't even remember.
Like,
I just knew it was lit.
Bathroom, like,
I just know it was lit. I just know it was lit. Like, anywhere I would go, young people. Yo, probably one time I walked by a school. I'm leaving my job. I'm on 9 to 5 at the time. Walking to my car, pass by the school. All the kids is going crazy, and I'm like, what the heck?
You looking around like, what they looking at?
Like, and then that's when I realized that y'all got little kids. Like, a lot of little kids is following me. Like, I'm really I'm influenced for the kids. Like, that's my main fan base. 'Cause I used to try to attract the older people from the hood.
Yeah.
But I realized that, yo, the hood don't pay for nothing. They will never come see you at shows. That's why you see these rappers, yo, majority of people in their concert is white people.
Yeah.
They was the one that's gonna spend the money. They was the one that's gonna love you. They love you more than their parents. Like, they go crazy. So I stopped catering towards the hood and the older people, and I just started catering towards the kids.
Yeah, well, the future, you know what I mean? The young people spend bread.
Facts.
Well, and
they tell their parents, they make their parents, like, yo, Dad, I want this. He got do-rags, I want this. Like,
and they open-minded too. Like, so,
Facts.
like, you know, older generations are already fucking with whatever they fucking with.
So y'all know I sell Avitas and stuff. You know how many parents I used to have email me like, yo, can you please refund me? My son stole my credit card.
Yo, can you tell the people that don't know what Avita is, what we
So look, Avita is a velvet do-rag. I came up with the name Velveeta. I ain't gonna say I ain't come up with velvet do-rags. I came up with the name Velveeta. Velvet do-rag's been out. You feel me? I was just like, I would say I'm the one that made it hot. I made it lit. You feel me? I got more people selling it and more people rocking it and things like that. But this right here is a face Vita. It's basically a face mask. As I pull this down, it's a whole mask, but I rolled it up to look like a Vita. You didn't know that, right? It was a face mask.
I was
Did you know?
I was letting you get to it.
Did you know?
I didn't know. I was
All right,
gonna
that's what
ask.
I'm like. You know.
I was gonna inquire because I saw the flaps. I saw the flaps. Yeah. And I know that wasn't.
It could have been a parachute.
I know that wasn't do-rag roll because I'm a do-rag legend.
Okay.
So I know that wasn't a do-rag roll. I was gonna
that's
get
a whole
that.
face Vita. So this is for the winter.
But that fold
that
fold is not for freshmen. That's for live men only.
Oh,
like that real shit. You know what I'm saying?
That fold. Talk about it. Don't walk about it. It's hard, right? It's a little nice, coordinated
This
and
is
things like
smooth
that.
shit. That's why I want you
appreciate
to
it.
know what's going on. They can copy it on your website.
Yeah, check me out, waveysworld.net, waveysworld.com, waveysworld.everything. Google just Wavey's World. Wavy with the E, don't forget the E.
So
Facts.
you found out that kids were fucking with you,
Uh-huh.
and then
You can't say kids and then
Like-
curse right
like-
after the word kids.
all right. So
Yeah, like you found out that nigga was wild, right?
You found out
You
that
can't say kids and then curse
So
right
hold on,
after.
you found out that kids were fucking with you. Nah,
You can't
so
say
you
kids
said
and then
you
curse.
found out your fan base.
now you want to articulate.
Hold on, why you playing with my thing?
I don't want it off the table.
So hold up. All right, we're gonna reword it. So now you found out your fan base is majority minus.
So now you trying to fix
Yeah,
up
now
what
you
you
trying to
from
fix it
earlier.
up.
Yeah, say what you were saying now.
You got a younger fan base. You know that now.
Correct.
You recognized it. So when so you realize that like yo,
Why you doing this with him?
I can't deal with this dude, man. Yeah. Anyway,
It's that drink.
yeah, this is like some shit.
I mean, you got the question at this point.
Yo, when did you start doing kid-oriented things like Dilf Rockin' and so on and so forth?
So honestly,
Rockin' is wild.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying?
you
Without
don't know what
Dope rock.
you don't know what the dope rock?
It's dope, but without context, it's kind of wild.
Yo, send him home. Get him
Yeah,
out of here. Yo,
it's-
fill the phone.
Yo,
So honestly, like when I
tell them what Dilf stand for again, so we're not tripping.
damn, I love fatherhood.
Damn, I love
You know what I mean?
fatherhood. So
Dilf
this is some
rockin'
If
grown
you have a
Dilf rockin'
kid,
is the
if
dance.
you're a father, you're a dilf. That's it.
And dilf
Yo, you're a
rockin' is
dilf.
the
No
dance.
more. I'm a
It's
good
the
dad.
two
I'm a good dilf. Yo,
There you go.
dilf. Straight like
So,
that.
my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. But go ahead.
So like I said, I just saw the influence on the kids I had. Like anywhere I go, it's kids. So I'm thinking, like, yo, I got a kid is the kids. And that's when I switched it to the name Dilf, to Damn I Love Fatherhood. Came up with the song Dilf Rock. Because I used to always do this in videos.
Word.
But I had to come up with a name and I did a song to it. And it's crazy. So, shout out to Wiz Khalifa. That was one of the first celebrities that was really rocking with me. And I used to see videos he doing the
Word.
Dilf Rock and all, and I'm like, wow, that's
Word up.
amazing. So I had to come. I like, yo, I got to come up with a name, a song for it, and all that. Like,
You
Word.
even had our OG Pedro on tilt near him.
Nah, so let me tell them the story. So like,
oh, that was at the.
Yeah,
yo,
so we-
that video went crazy.
So we in
Crazy.
this since
I gotta post that on my TikTok.
Right, yo, you know what?
I gotta post that on my TikTok.
And post it after we post this episode so people know what we talking about.
I'm
Because
posting it on my
I'm
TikTok.
gonna post it on the-
Yo,
on the-
check me out on TikTok too. My TikTok go crazy.
Yeah, TikTok is where it's at for
I got
especially
way more-
for that audience.
I got way more followers on TikTok than the gram.
So we in the alright, so for the Amish podcast fans, like we in the since 1982 store. We don't
How long ago was this?
This
I want to
is
say 3 joints ago.
3-4 years ago.
Word, it was a-
Nah,
So-
not even 4. I haven't been living
3 years.
before. I've been living for 3 years.
3
now.
years. So this is the newest store we in with the knit mural and everything. And we had another store, 2 stores up, a little smaller spot before we had the corner spot. And we had a party.
Anniversary.
We had an anniversary party.
It was
Really?
anniversary.
We had an anniversary party. My family came. My step pops came.
That was your step
That
out?
was my step pops.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo.
So Wavey's doing a skit with the kids that's there, and it's all about people's kids and everybody. And you start doing the Dilf Rock song, the dance. And my step
Song
pops
and
in the
dance.
back. My step pops in the back. He's trying to get my niece and nephew to do the shit. And they like, they acting shy, so he feel the vibe, and he just started getting with it.
That was crazy.
And
I
the shit
forgot about
went
that video.
viral.
Yo, that video got mad views. I wasn't expecting that. I was just on some
So
regular.
all the comments, look at Poppy in the back.
Yo, yeah, and I didn't realize that
OD.
until I read the comments and I looked in the back like, yo, he like,
So I asked
You
my
bugging
step
on
pop's
that.
name is Pedro. Shout out to Pedro.
he saw the video and everything?
He's so crazy. Like, I'm like, Pedro, you went viral. You go, what that mean? They gonna send me a check? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no, I'm sending you a fucking check. He's like, you lit, but you ain't that lit. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't even get no check.
He's like, nah, that shit. He's like, I don't care. I was like, all right,
Dumb
cool.
funny.
Then I sent the shit throughout my family, and I'm gonna, we gonna put it on the podcast.
That's lit.
But that was
I didn't know that-
organic,
I didn't know that was
Yeah,
your
and
family.
I
That's
didn't even
my
know,
step-pops.
and the shit while it was going on, I didn't even know Pedro was going hard. So like when I
Yeah.
saw it after a while, I was like, yo, this is hilarious.
Yo, that's crazy.
That kid was live.
They were all in your comments like, yo,
Yeah, it was hilarious, bro.
OD.
Yeah, so that's how much we go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Wait,
You know what's crazy? I don't remember the faces from that day.
yeah, right.
I don't remember
That's
the
that
faces
lit
from that
shit.
day.
That's
Nah,
lit.
it's not even that.
That's
son.
real high-level lit
Yo,
shit.
I be forgetting. If we don't have a convo, I ain't gonna remember.
What about
if
this?
it's just on some what up, da da da, then
What about? I think it was the next year anniversary party. We just made 8 years on the brand. The next year,
The one in here?
we went
Oh,
outside.
yeah, we were wild.
When we was rapping?
We was rapping outside.
We got, I think we got.
I don't remember you was there.
I
I
remember-
remember he was there and the black dude was there. I ain't gonna forget the black face.
Who's that? I.
It was Large Amount.
Large.
Shout out to Large Amount, the rapper.
Shout out to Large
Large.
Amount, man.
Large was
He was rapping too.
Large was
Yeah.
doing the beat. No,
Yeah,
he was doing the beat.
I don't know.
Large was rapping.
We
You
all
was rapping.
fucking
I was
rapping.
Hey, yo,
rapping
I'm
the
not
video.
even a smoker, but they have me smoking horrible influences. Watch the company you keep.
Shout out to Good Weed, man.
I'm still high
Shall
for that
we?
day.
Yeah, nah,
Shall
that was,
we?
we gonna post that too. That was a fun.
Oh, you was
thing.
recording?
Yeah, we got.
That's
Yeah,
how I
don't
remember that.
He recorded that.
Son,
I remember that.
remember
I was
nothing.
outside.
It was type brick too. I felt like
Was
it was
it?
type brick.
Well, I mean,
Yo, we
our
was
anniversary is in October.
rapping.
So the brand.
He didn't do nothing this year for it? Because of
Nah, we
COVID?
did. Yeah, we kind of did something small.
Yeah,
but
we
we
went
didn't.
and
We didn't
chilled
make
out.
it a thing. Like,
Yeah, we went and had a dinner.
Wow.
We
wasn't
had,
even
we had a
here.
big dinner. It
Oh, y'all
was-
went out?
Yeah, we just had a dinner. It wa-
Okay.
It wasn't like what we going.
Something in here.
10 years, we gonna go all out. Like 10 years is gonna be big.
Did he?
What is it, 10 years?
2 years from now.
Okay.
So it's 2023.
Like close the block off?
Yeah, we gonna
Bouncy
shut this
house?
whole shit down. You know what I'm saying? There'll be lines around the corner.
I'm the line.
Wavey gonna perform.
Oh nah.
Go
Yeah,
feed us everybody.
speaking of that, like what do you see yourself doing next? Where's the future lie for?
Damn, he kicking me out already? This is usually like an ending question.
This is
Ain't
a fun
no ending,
podcast,
ain't no
y'all.
ending,
Damn.
ain't no
Yo, you kicking me out already?
What
The
you
hell?
doing right now? What's Wavy's interest? Like, what the fuck does Wavy want from the world right
So listen, acting is the main goal for a fact. Acting on the big screen, whether I'm in a show, movie, something. Just cast me for something lit. You feel me? I got the energy. I got it all. I'm
now? I
here.
think you got
Well,
the
I'll say it
talent.
on camera.
okay.
You know I'm about to be like a big time movie producer. Like that's it's not even a goal. It's just the truth. It's about what happened. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here for it.
We definitely gonna put you on some
Same,
on the right
yeah,
light.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I mean, I think I already told you. I think you're a natural. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. You never
You know,
told me
you-
that, but thank you though.
Yo, man.
I just told you that a little while ago.
Nah, you didn't tell me
See,
that.
that's why you don't. That's why you can't be giving motherfuckers props. You gotta give it to. You gotta give motherfuckers props in front of everybody. Because if not, they say it ain't happening.
Now Wavy gonna get the more light in an artistic way that he wants to. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
Because that's what we here for. You know, to get all of that shit that we want to get out into the world.
And put real ones on at the
Exactly.
same time.
You know, tell
You know-
dope stories with dope people.
You know what's so official? What's so crazy with life and official? Like anybody that's watching this, for real life ish. So I quit my job in August, right? I've been working at the Mount Sinai Hospital for 10 years, full service. I was working in the kitchen. I quit my job on some like, yo,
Which Mount Sinai?
in Harlem on Madison Street.
Oh, all right, East Side.
Yeah, we
Main
got
joint.
your
Main joint.
your shit cleaned up, man. So don't talk about that. You can edit that. But no, I mean I left my job, but not even with no plan. Not with no money saved, like nothing. Like just like yo, I'm tired of this. Like I'm tired of working every other weekend. Even though I was only working 2 days. Like when I started getting lit, I only started. I went part time. I only was working 2 days out the week. But still though, like you don't want to work there at all because when you did,
Shout out to 1199.
you know. Oh yeah, you work at the hospital too.
Yo, son.
Facts.
Oh, man,
I
the
forgot.
people, baby.
My bad.
Been
So
there.
yeah, I just left there in August. You
All
feel
that.
me? And damn, what was the point of me saying that? Oh, to say this, like, so when I left my job, right? I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this. I got more time to do this. I ain't gonna lie, I left my job, so I got lazy. I got more lazy. It was like, cause I'm not getting no check every week. It's like I'm doing whatever I want, waking up when I want. Not really waking up when I, cause I got a son, I gotta take him to school.
But you didn't
But-
have that routine. That routine,
Exactly.
I gotta wake up.
I know I gotta
and
work this weekend. I know this Friday I gotta work, or this Monday, or whatever type of shit. It was whatever what I want to do, and I got lazy. You feel me? And I'm telling people about it, like, yo, I'm mad. I got lazy now.
Yeah.
And you know, people will tell you like, yo, you needed that break. You've been working forever. I'm like, yo, nah, son, it's not that. I'm a lazy son. Like I got lazy. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then sometimes you had that talk with yourself, like, I gotta do something. But then you question yourself, like, what to do? You don't know what to do. But I realized slow motion is better than no motion.
Yeah.
What is like me putting out a video, me whatever. It's something. And even me going out to an event, because opportunities come.
Yeah.
I remember I was at this event recently. I wasn't even gonna go, but I got invited to some fashion show. It's crazy how this happened. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting a check every week, so, you know, sometimes, some weeks be good, I be up with money, some weeks be like, damn, I ain't got shit, but my bills just paid type shit, you feel me? Or sometimes it be like, damn, I'm gonna pay this rent or whatever type of shit, but some shit always just comes, it's crazy. So anyway, the other day I'm in traffic, this dude come to me, I mean, he in the next car next to me, he like, yo, what's good? I'm like, yo, what up? He like, yo, what you doing on Sunday? I'm like, nothing, what's good? He said, I'm having a fashion show, da 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 da.
He knew who you were?
Yeah, definitely,
Okay,
definitely.
I say, just random shit.
So he like, yo, I'm having a fashion show, you should come through. Then he like, yo, we met at so-and-so. Like I told you, I don't even remember nobody's son. I'm like, oh, okay. Whatever, just DM me. You know, my Instagram just DM me. He DM me. I looked into it. I saw a few of my other people was a part of the fashion show too. I went to that fashion show. This dude, that do poetry, I met him there. He said, like, yo, I want you to do a skit for my poetry book. How much you and your man charge? Shout out to Holly TV. It's my other guy I do videos with time to time. He's like, yo, how much you and your man charge for a video? I'm like, I charge this, but he got more followers than me, so he probably charge this, da da da. I don't know. He said, y'all got $1,500 for y'all right now. Right now. Yeah, to do a skit with me. I'm like, nigga, what? I call Holly, yo, Holly, come here. Yo, you want to do a skit with us? You got $1,500, that's 750 split, da da da. I ain't gonna hold you. I never got paid that much for a skit. You feel me? I be telling niggas 500, 600, 453. You know what I mean? Depending on certain things. Skit 750, and he gave us the money right then and there. He gave us half 750. So that was what, 350, 350?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or whatever it was, 325, 325, whatever it was. And I ain't gonna lie, I needed that money, son. Yeah. Yo, I needed that bread. Even though it was a little 3 something, but it was, you know,
hell yeah,
750.
Money, sure.
And I paid off whatever I needed to pay off right then and there. Some bill was coming up, something. And I'm like, wow, look at that. Just me being outside. Mm-hmm. That opportunity, son, it's crazy.
And don't you feel like a lot of the times, you know, and maybe not just with your story, but like a lot of people sort of second guess themselves about like even putting themselves out there or asking for what they're worth. Like, you know, like a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people are apprehensive.
Nah, definitely.
With being like, yo, you know,
so
I want this.
Words now.
I want this, and this.
Apprehensive.
No, but don't you say? I mean, if think about it, if you would have said, "Yo, I want $1,500 for this," you saying that you might feel like, "Yo, I might push them away."
Yeah.
Not saying that you're not worth $1,500, but just coming off like that.
Definitely.
But you know, think the services are worth more than that because you're gonna get a lot of traction. You're gonna hit a demographic you probably wouldn't hit. You know what I'm saying? Because
this is my thing too. For all you people that hit up influencers to promote your brand. When they tell you a price and you be like, don't look at it like, oh, okay, it's just a post for them to put on their page. Look at it like this influencer is still growing, so the bigger they get, you still gonna have that video of them. You feel me? No matter who I could be, you still gonna have that video of me promoting yourself. So the bigger I get, you still gonna promote that video of me. You feel me? Because when I got lit off the ground, I had people, I was in their music videos, promoting music videos more. They be like, yo, look, you feel me? Like, so it's more than just that post. It's the brand you're buying into, the person himself. Right. You feel me? At the end of the day, we still building, and you buying into us. So look at it like that. You feel me? For real, for real. I'm only going up. Like
that's it.
For real, for real.
1,000%, bro. Like
that's it.
We all are.
I'm keep real.
We all are.
We wouldn't be having this conversation if we didn't personally think you were like someone of value.
Exactly.
Right? Because like we don't.
That's the truth. Like me and John make jokes and all this shit, but like we ain't paying homage to anybody. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
I don't want to just hang out with any crowd, nigga.
I'm the only crowd.
Hey, yo, you feel me?
That story that you told right there, that's authentic, man. That's real shit, and people gonna gravitate towards that. You know, you keep that energy, and it's gonna work.
I keep it real, son. A lot of people look at me or whoever, they feel like, yo, they got. I feel like I feel like I didn't get a lot of opportunities because a lot of people look at me like, yo, you got it all figured out. You know what you're doing. I remember when I was at Wiz's crib 3 years ago. And Wiz told me like, yo, you got it, son, da-da-da, yo, next year you gonna be lit, like, you got this, da-da-da. And in my head, I'm like, Wiz, no, I don't, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know, da-da-da, you feel me? But just for him to believe in me like that was everything. But it's like, damn, bro, nah, I don't. Yo, shout out to my fault.
That's the energy.
Shout out to my guy, Wayno. Wayno, y'all know Wayno. Y'all know Wayno.
I met Wayno a few times. You good dude.
Wayno, good peoples. It's funny, Wayno put up a post one day when he was saying like, yo, people be asking me what's next or whatever. He like, yo, I don't know. Like, you feel me? I'm still trying to figure things out. Like, and I would have, you know, you don't think somebody like Wayne, like, yo, he lit, he this and that, and for him to say that, like, yo, he's still trying to figure out, you know what I mean? I respect that. I'm like, wow.
Shout out to Wayno. Shout out to my brother Buddha the Future. Shout out to Davies.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Those, you know, I know that they create what they created in their early stages of their careers was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And Buddha being my brother, I'm just happy that all three of them are still successful in doing their thing. So, like what you're saying, you know, like like that, you know, people see something in you. The same thing we see in you, and it's genuine, it's authentic. It's not like it's forced. You know what I'm saying? You can easily be doing some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Just with your talents. But you choosing to be positive, you know what I mean?
You say other shit, you look at hell, I was like, OnlyFans? What you think?
You know, Justin got range.
Say what? Nah, hold on. We fuck with you. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that.
And we appreciate, you know, what you've been doing, what you about to do next.
Man, facts.
And the overall, like, you know, energy you putting out into the universe is really great. Yeah. That shit is like, I don't want to get all deep, but it's important and it translates.
Go deep, man.
Nah, it translates. It's dope, man. And we happy to be fans watching. You feel me? As much as you might look at it like you don't know where to go next, because I feel like that too. Like, you know, I didn't figure out what I wanted to do with my life until I was 30 years old.
I'm about to be 30 next month.
Yeah, so I didn't have no clue. I dropped out of school so young and I had a kid so young. I just
dropped out of what, college?
9th grade.
What?
Yeah, 9th grade. So I was working full time.
What age you had your kid at?
I had a kid at 19, but I was working full time since 15. Full time.
So you got your GED or something?
I did get my GED, but that was a waste of time. I didn't want to go to college. You know, I wasn't going to go. So the point of that is like,
wow.
We don't know when it clicks, but when you have that in you, and you know something is like, all right, I want to be involved in this life, and it's positive, and it's only going to do good, you keep chasing it. So like, you're not now on exactly what every day is going to lead you to. As long as you have the right outcome every time you wake up, it's going to go in the right direction.
I appreciate it, and that's the same way I feel. Like, you feel me? I can't stop. Like, I don't see myself settling for anything, son. And you know what's crazy? I was thinking about, you know, a lot of people ask you, like, yo, what keeps you going? Yeah. Of course the family, of course I have a son and things, but what I really thought about this shit today, as I was driving here, one of my homegirls I met in acting class maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and I saw her post a picture, and I was just like, damn, I remember we met in acting class, like she wanted to be an actor and things like that, like she not doing nothing in that sort of nothing. Yeah. And I thought about like, yo, what keeps me going is the people like that gave up all that just ain't believe. Like, I want those people to see like, yo, anything is possible, bro. Sure. I want them to look at me like, damn, he kept going. We met in this, that, he kept going. Like, just to know you're never too old for nothing. Yeah. Just keep going.
I feel like you gotta embody the lifestyle. You gotta, like what you doing has to represent you, right? Like, so like if you're doing your thing and you saying, oh, I'm going all in with it, that's the way it is, like, right? That's what it is. So it's all around, like, what we doing, like, we not representing something outside to. Yeah. It's the same shit. You know what I mean? Like, every day you are this. This is what you're representing, and this is what you're putting out to the world. Now, you choosing to be positive about it. And I mean, I think that shit should be applauded, bro. Like, negativity sells.
OD, all the way.
And look, we all come from fucked up shit.
Hell yeah.
It's easy to like highlight and get clicks from bullshit.
All day.
Like, easily go online right now and talk crazy.
It's a lot harder.
Talk negative, be in other people's business on some bullshit.
Bro, it's so much harder to build a brand of positivity, man. Mm-hmm. Like, and not like false positivity, and not like, you know, wishful thinking bullshit. Like, true things, you know?
Because I feel like people need that. I feel like that's one thing that where we come from, and we come from real places, you know what I'm saying? So like, there's a lot of hold back on these kind of like expressions, and I'm not saying like if you live there, like people are all pissy all the time. Yeah. But what's put out into the world is like that these places that where we grow up, like that, they aren't people that are like, you understand, full of life in a good way.
Nah, definitely.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Definitely
I
not
feel
highlighted.
No, I'm just saying, like, they don't
It
think
might be
about
one
that.
or two people.
Yeah, like you
around.
said, it be the BS that get lit. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's
And
crazy.
then we all fall victim to it. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Yeah.
scroll and be reading. Before I know it, I'm down a YouTube hole about bullshit. And I'm like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
I just wasted 2 hours
Yo.
about that I could have been doing
That'd be
something
a
way
fact.
more important. You know?
Word up.
But like, you know, you post. You got comedy skits. You do funny things. You do characters, but you also post working out. And like,
Yeah.
for me specifically, like I look at it, I go, damn, I gotta get my shit together. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
Like
Gotta come
also,
out
nah,
with
also
work,
like,
man,
damn, I
work.
gotta
Wow.
start getting active
Facts.
again. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
crazy.
just little things like that. Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
these brothers is doing it. Like, what the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie, that's why I be posting it too. And it's funny, I was telling my homegirl that she ain't no influencer, she's just, regular. And I was telling her like, yo,
Regular, like, what the fuck is
nah,
that?
just say nah. I'm saying she don't do it for the gram or anything like that. Like she not out in the spotlight. And I know she be working out. And I'm like, yo, yeah, you ain't working out in like a week. What's up? She's like, nah, I've been working out, but I haven't posted it. I'm like, why not? I'm like, yo, you never know who watching. Like, you never know who inspired. I'm like, yo, sometimes you inspire me. Sometimes I be like, I ain't going to the gym today. If I see a post, I'll be like, yo, fuck it. Yeah, she get it in. I'm gonna get it in too.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I do it for that. Like, you never know who's watching. Like,
Word up.
health is wealth at the end of the day. We all gotta get it in. I'm going straight, nigga, tomorrow after this. I've been slowing down on drinking. Those times, I ain't gonna lie with this life, even though I ain't OD lit yet, but I be in events all the time.
Yeah.
Word.
This life, yo, is an unhealthy life.
For sure.
1,000%.
Every
More
event you
sleep,
go
more
to-
drinking, more smoking.
Yo, it's all free food,
For sure.
free drinks.
Yeah.
All the worst shit.
You know what I
The
mean?
worst shit is
And the
always
next
free.
day you do all over again. It's like, I've been chilling on drinking.
The worst shit is
I mean, I
always free.
drink time to time now.
Yeah, now drinking is
Sometimes I be drinking like every day, and then I wake up like not wanting to go to the gym. Like, nah,
Yeah,
I'm-
drinking is one of
I'm
those
lit,
things
bro.
that
You
people,
feel me?
You about to
gotta
hit
take you
30,
down.
so
Yeah, be
get ready.
Oh, D, I'm going to the gym
Yeah,
tomorrow.
shit changed.
Most fact.
You know,
You
but-
feel like it for real?
Shout out to
You don't feel like it's just a
Victoria,
mind state, son?
Hold on.
Having recovery different.
That's what I was about to say. Having your passions.
We gotta say mind state on the
Nah.
turn up.
Yeah, but
Nah,
shit,
that
like,
recovery time.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, because as the older I got, with my
Every
job,
recovery time different.
I used to like hang out and then go straight to work.
It's over.
As I got older, the harder it
Joe and
got. I
I
ain't
worked
gonna
at the
lie.
same places for a long time. We hang out till fucking XYZ.
Dog.
You say y'all work at the same place?
Growing up, we used to work together.
We used to work at the same places.
Oh, for real? Y'all best friends? Y'all best
We known each other.
I mean, I know this.
Oh, y'all
12
besties,
years.
yes or no?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
I ain't calling him my
brothers.
fucking
We
bestie,
brothers.
but yeah.
We brothers.
Yo, I men don't like to say best.
He's my.
I mean, when we were 12, 13, 15, like, yeah, we'd say, oh, we got a clique. We had like a clique of best friends, I guess, because we all
Yeah.
brothers. So it's like,
John and I have been friends for a very
yeah,
long
like
time.
real long time.
So what the point of that is, we used to fucking drink all night and then go to work. Dog, this right here is a struggle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you need that
work in the
grace
morning?
period now.
I'm always fucking working. I
Yeah,
ain't never not
everything's
working. I'm working right
good.
now.
I like
You know
that,
what I'm
I like
saying? So like,
Word up.
but tomorrow morning, best believe I got to take some black seed oil and some zinc and you know what I'm saying? I gotta
Juices
get
for
my
life.
shit.
Yo, shout out Juices for life. Shout out
life. I gotta
Yo,
go.
real quick, I mean, I want to share a little story.
Go for
It don't
it.
gotta be right now. It could be good. Finish.
Yeah,
Finish.
no, yeah,
Nah,
bro.
finish.
Nah, so whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It's just, stay on it because people are paying attention.
Nah,
You
I
You feel me?
appreciate
Like
that, yeah.
as much as it might not seem like
When last time you went to the gym?
Fuck, I don't know, man. I don't go to the gym. I'm a hood dude, so like, you know what I'm saying?
What that mean, a hood dude?
Because I don't care for weights.
Nah, they don't got.
I like
gym don't only have
calisthenics.
weights, bro.
I like calisthenics.
All right, they got a pull up thing.
I grew up dope.
I do all that,
Every
bro. I
day.
do everything.
Every day I used to be outside, no shirt on, doing dips. You know what I'm saying?
He was Brock.
I mean,
I wasn't broad. I was
right.
skinny brolic. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just.
You had abs that you had.
I mean, you do
Maybe.
a growl. Can you do a bird chest call?
Exactly. Don't always been skinny fat. Don't let him fool you. You know what I'm saying?
Skinny fat is hilarious.
Yo,
Skinny fat got
Carmelo
it.
Anthony, Paul Pierce.
Yeah,
you
see,
know what I mean?
like, shout out
that
to
kind of
Hokies.
shit.
Fat got
You know
nothing
what I
to do with
mean?
it at all.
Like, you don't know. We don't know if we
So
in shape.
I
out
do
of shape,
push-ups,
you know, we
sit-ups,
active.
dips.
Still to this day.
Yeah, well, not as much as I used to.
What the last time you did? Keep it real. What the last
Shout
time
out
you
to
did?
Don shit.
Any type of workout, sure.
2 days ago.
How many push-ups you did? Keep it real.
How many
Shout out to
push-ups
Joker,
I
MVP
did?
of the league
I
last
did
year.
40
Fat
push-ups.
niggas.
Like 10.
I did 10.
Throughout the whole day, y'all.
No, just one night. I do it at night. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? When the kids is.
So
like,
40 and I was there.
Super
I
light.
did 40 push-ups.
Keep it real. You felt it in the morning?
I didn't feel it anymore. I felt it when I was doing it though.
Super
Pause.
light.
I did 50 sit-ups.
Oh, word?
Yeah. Crunches. jumping jacks.
He ate a Nestle.
I do workouts like I'm locked
He ate
up.
Nestle Crunches after you ate
Nah, I didn't eat no Nestle Crunches. Right? Nestle Crunches is amazing. No,
So
I
you
didn't
do
eat
that every night?
don't
What
do
made
it
you do it? What? All right, so let me ask you a
Because
question.
I be out moving around so much.
All right,
you
so
know
what was
I'm
going on through your day that made you like, yo, me get it in?
I was watching the Knicks game.
Okay.
So I was
Nah,
watching.
cause I want to know. You gotta know what motivates
I'm
people.
just
Like,
saying
does your
that
girl
sounds
say
funny.
like, yo, you getting weight, babe?
That
Or
just sounds
Nah,
does you
I
look
didn't
at
say that.
look at yourself and
I'm a
like,
Knicks fan.
nah?
Still
I'm a
lit.
Knicks
I ain't
fan.
worried about
Like, what
that.
was it? What was
I
it?
still look
You
good.
must have been losing.
Nah, I want to hear. What was it?
No,
So
I
you
was
just
watching
watching
the
the
game,
game,
and then when I watching the game, I be like, "Yo, this is a perfect time."
He's like, I can
You know
get
what
that.
I'm
I get that point guard spot.
Don't do.
He's stupid. He started getting that point.
Yo, fight.
He's not getting that point guard
I
spot.
can take him a spot. Nigga ain't pay no defense.
That'd be-
Out of here, son.
You
They
stupid.
gonna count, son.
Ask him when the last time he did a push-up.
I'm stay active.
He ain't did shit. No time,
I
nowhere.
lost,
said
more,
stay
I lost more
active.
weight than everybody in here combined.
Cause you don't eat. That's different. You know what I'm saying?
You don't be here.
I don't eat.
When the last time you
Oh,
ate today?
so I just passed you have a sandwich over here?
Half.
And that's all you eat for the rest of the day.
That's how fat niggas
You
slim
smoke
down.
more than you eat.
I used to eat the whole
You
sandwich.
smoke more than you eat.
Hell yeah.
That's disrespectful to your body.
Nah, you bugging.
You gotta smoke the weed.
Oh,
Don't let the weed
don't get
smoke
it started.
you.
He's a fake nutritionist, so like, let's not
All right.
do that.
All right, let me get my
See,
shout
look.
out. Let me get my story, my quick shout
Fake
out real quick.
nutrition.
Go ahead, dude.
So I was at Rolling Loud,
Which one?
the New York one recently, like about
Recently?
2 weeks ago.
Yo, how was Playboy Cardi said? That's my nigga.
I heard. I can't believe that's like you like
You was talking about that before you came back.
Can I get some juice, please?
That you were a real Playboy Cardi fan.
Yo, shout out.
I
Shout
get
out.
it.
Live and show on
You got
Rolling
it.
Loud,
Oh, you got
man.
the juice?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I got the juice now, nigga.
I got the juice. But yo,
Yo, what's wrong?
Yo,
Hold on.
yo, we
So
can't
they-
drink
Hold
this
on, while
shit
we
no
on
more, man.
generational shit, while
Yeah,
we
this
on
is-
This
this
is
is-
hold on, hold on.
this
Yo,
is
this
is-
the rocks.
Yo, this
from
guy is
Tequila.
lit.
Hold on,
This
while-
kid is
While we on generational
This
shit,
shit
why
gonna be
does
feeling rocky.
everybody have a problem with me being a Playboy Cardi fan?
not just surprised. You look like you were
And-
like real rap or something.
I mean,
Because you look
yeah,
like J. Cole.
Yeah, you got
I
some
do.
J. Cole look.
I'm an advocate for real rap, but why can't I like Playboy Cardi and Lil Uzi Vert?
That's
He's
crazy.
an
You
eccentric
supposed to
person.
put the liquor first, didn't
He's an
you?
eccentric cat. He's a Playboy Cardi and MF Doom stan. So like you know,
Oh, that's what's up.
it's a different kind of
Rest
thing.
in peace.
But yo, I mean, I fuck with the young generation, bro. Like, hold on, come on now. I feel like all that is a.
I'm not
spin-off.
hating, I'm just
no.
not-
I feel like
Playboy Cardi ain't
everything.
my
I
favorite
feel
rapper.
like everything spins off. I feel like that generation is something that spinned off of like ASAP Rocky and them, which I also like.
Nah,
felt
but
like
ASAP
I was
Rocky, you
early.
hear what he's saying though. Playboy Cardi ain't gonna lie.
No,
I don't
I'm
know
saying,
what he's saying.
No, I fuck with them, but I'm saying I feel like those are like the next things that come from that, from Odd Future and ASAP.
Doe is a future stan. So any offspring of that.
I said Odd Future.
No, I'm
Oh,
talking about future.
Oh, I guess
So
so.
any future, you know.
Damn,
fucking
son,
offspring.
he pulling my cards.
Yeah.
I do. I am
Talking about
a
play
Hendrix
point guard.
fan though.
Yeah.
I am a Yo, son,
Playboy
what's
Cardi,
wrong?
man.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with
So
this?
look, Playboy Cardi joint was cool though. It started raining OD, so I got up out of
That
there.
shit was turned. You got it
But
right.
yo,
He said I got out of there.
Turned.
yo, so look.
Tell me about
First and
Roll Out.
foremost, shout out to my guy Akil for Juices for Life on Castle Hill. You know Akil?
Yeah, we used to
I-
go over there all the time.
Yeah, Akil, the young boy with the glasses, always hype. But yo, you remember
Yeah.
skinny dude, slim dude, shouts Akil. That's the homie. So he got me in Rolling Loud. He's the reason I was in Rolling Loud. That's my first time. I'm a person like I don't care for concerts, da da da. When I went to Rolling Loud, bro, I had fun. Like I'm a person that I don't be like, yo, nothing's fun. Like, you feel me? I had fun, I had a good time. Shout out to Akil. But yo, Styles P, right? Styles P, you know, just for like they had to
That's
stand at
Yeah,
Rolling Loud.
we were talking about it the
Yeah.
other day. We want some of that merch. We
Yo,
want
Styles P, bro.
Juice for Life. Hook us up with some of that Roll
So
Out
I
merch.
already met Styles P in Brooklyn when he was at the Juices for Life in Brooklyn with a Kill. Kill introduced me that I growled for him.
Yeah.
That he was freaking shocked, had me growl on his live and all stuff like
Yeah.
that, whatever. So he built that rapport. Now we are rolling out. Day one, so with the Styles, da da da, whatever. He cool. Day two, Styles went out of town, went to LA for whatever. Came back. Day three, we lit.
Yeah.
Day three. So now, day three, right? I go backstage to like where the artists and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I had to finesse my way in. Like, it took me a lot to get in. Finally back there, I'm lit, da da da. I'm with my mans. So I'm like, yo, I want to watch the show out there for a little bit.
Word.
We go out, watch the show. I tell them, yo, we come back in later. Come back in later, they dub me. They let my mans in because he had the bands to get backstage. He like, yo, I'm going to go around, give you my joint, you get in. So I'm waiting for him. It's a dub. I'm like, damn, bro, I should have left. Next you know, my boy Akil and Styles P come.
Yeah.
Next you know, it's lit.
Exactly.
It's lit. I'm with them now. Now I'm with y'all.
And you with Styles, you with Styles.
You know, Styles is official. Styles don't walk with no security guard. He don't want no entourage. Styles is he'll walk around by himself. Yo, Ghost.
Like for real, go. For real.
Official. So he go to the gate. They trying to give him a hard time. Like let him. Styles, you don't gotta talk no more. Come on, Styles, we in here. Boom, we in here. We mobbing in. Now I'm walking with Styles and my boy Akil. We everywhere. We meet Griselda, the whole Griselda. Shout out to Benny the Butcher too. He knew who I was. Shout out to Benny, yo. Official. I got a video of him growling. Yeah, facts. We meet freaking Travis Scott, both of freaking Styles P. Meet Nav, Rowdy. I already met Rowdy. Meet Rowdy again. Slow Bucks, of course. Like we meet everybody with Styles. So anyway, long story short, one of OD Styles P's. Now we on our way to Benny the Butcher. They on set. So we get there. We driving the little like golf van looking joint. We in there. We get to the joint. The security guards acting funny. They like, yo, da da da. I'm like, yo, y'all trying to front on Styles, da da da. Yo, sorry, you need bands, da da da. So this dude called the security guard come. He come to Styles like, yo, I only got 2 bands. I only got 2 bands. You and your mans could go. Styles look around. He like, nah, bro, we D block. If one can't get in, none of us can get in. Nigga, we all get in type shit.
Exactly.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
He don't really know. You know what I mean? He don't know me for a wall of.
Styles been doing shit like that for like 30 years.
And I was like, wow.
He know how it go.
So somebody that already knew what's up, she let us in. We get back there, da da da. We get on backstage. I meet the actor Hassan Johnson. Shout out to my guy. He knew who I was, so I was surprised. Yeah. That's my freaking Into Deep. That's my guy. Shout out to him. We get closer to the stage.
To my Wavey?
Huh?
To my Wavey?
Yeah.
Who that?
Hassan Johnson.
Hassan Johnson.
Right? Oh, that's his nickname, Hassan?
From The Wire.
The Wire.
Oh yeah. Facts.
Yeah,
he knew who I was. I got a picture with him.
Mike is off anyway.
Yeah.
The rock shit.
The rock shit. Pause. Hella pause.
Hey, to the yo. So we get closer to the stage. We get this little gate. Styles is still outside the gate. I'm like, yo, Styles, you want to come in close to the gate? He say, yo, bro, I've been doing this forever. Like I'm good right here. This is nothing. I was just like, yo, wow, just to be in. Shout out to Styles P, man. Official dude, man. Official. Like,
Styles
is too official.
He's authentic. So I'll give you an example, right? So we grew the hood that Doe and I grew up with. Grew up in Kiss live in our neighborhood. Chic live in the building.
Oh, y'all from where, yo?
From Yonkers.
Word?
Yeah.
You ain't know that?
How would I know? I don't know where Yonkers at.
Nah, you bugging.
How far is it from here?
It's
One
block.
2 lights.
2 lights. You know?
No, for real?
Not I heard.
Oh, but Yonkers start.
Technically, Yonkers starts.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
wow, I didn't know we was that close to Yonkers.
Let's go to the block.
You go to my block, we go pull up on Kiss.
When?
Tonight.
Nigga, he ain't out there.
Yeah, if he not out of town, he outside.
Can Kiss be outside?
Yeah.
Every day.
The whole, our OGs.
Yeah, know him too, no?
Since I was 12. So what I was gonna tell you.
He know you by your name?
You know me by Justin.
Yeah.
I give you one better.
Government name.
I give you one better. He know me by my nickname that nobody called me.
Nah, but that
what is it?
Keys.
Oh, Keys. Why you had them keys?
I ain't man. Listen. Nah, listen.
Off camera or on camera?
No, we're talking on camera. It has nothing to do with bricks. You know what I'm
He used to
saying?
cut school every day. It
has nothing to do with
always loses keys.
And basically because pain in the ass on Reasonable Doubt, come in, say they got 2 keys.
I used to say that shit all the time.
You used to say that all the time, for real?
All the time. Yeah.
Why though? That was
because Carlito's Way was like my favorite movie. And then
I'm waiting for the
I like
kicker.
a Bronx Tale.
No, look, what happened was
Wait for the kicker.
when Hove album came out, it had a Carlito's Way skit, had a Scarface skit, and I was drawn to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I would play that shit all. And this is '96.
Yeah,
hence the reason why we got
crazy.
the '96 shirt. You know what I'm saying? Wherever it is, over there. You know, so what I was gonna say about us, so Luch and Kiss is from our neighborhood. Luch hung out in a different block, but he lived on our block.
Yeah.
Pete, we didn't really know.
Like your block.
Like my block. Like Kiss is from my block.
Word? Wow.
Yeah, like I know Kiss before he was Jada Kiss. Like I know you.
That's how people.
That's how people. Like real people. Like it ain't like a weird thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't know Styles though, because Styles is not from our neighborhood.
But he from Wyoto, right?
Yeah, he's from Yonkers. He just from a different side of town.
Thorough, nigga.
So how the fuck they all meet? That's crazy.
They
in high school.
They came up
I want to see
together.
a show. I want to see a show on this shit. You
Yeah,
said they got
nah.
the Wu-Tang
Crazy
shit.
shit.
I watch Wu-Tang?
I watched the
Yeah.
Wu-Tang show.
Wu-Tang
yeah.
shit's
But
fire,
the
right?
crazy shit is that, right? Like, I'm, big style, big fan of all of them. But like with Styles is right because how can I say like the aura he had that we all witnessed from the outside looking in was like. Of course, he's a thorough dude.
Well,
but
back
like,
then he was wild.
Back then he was kind
For
of
real?
like he had a
Oh,
wild.
big?
He had a
Like,
wild.
wild like what? Like
Just like whatever he was rapping
Just
about,
like,
well,
whatever
he
he
was
was
with
talking
it.
about,
Like,
he was
with it.
on that time.
He was kind of with it.
Yeah.
But
That's
the
crazy.
crazy shit is my first personal experience with him was him like looking at the book I was reading and like telling me like, yo, that's a great like like I didn't expect that from him. And it kind of fucked me up because I was maybe like 15. You know what I'm saying? And then like
what book was you reading?
it was the miseducation of the Negro. You know what I'm saying? I lent it to my barber, he's like a year or two younger than me at the time.
Your barber?
Yeah,
was younger than
my
you?
man Intim. Shout out Intim.
He was young. He's younger than you. Your
Yeah,
barber.
it's my
You trust
man.
a younger person with your
No,
hair?
but he put in work with the barbers that used to cut us. The barbers that used to cut us.
Yeah, he
Put
was
him on
like
the cut. He's
understudy,
still nice.
you know,
He was
He's
Spanish,
still
right?
coming.
Nah,
He
he
brother.
Wow.
He's still coming into this
That's
day.
crazy.
But we was. I
What?
let him see this book, and when I got it back, Styles was in the shop, and he was like, "Yo, that book is crazy." And that was the first time I was like, "Yo, like."
And this is like before Styles was Styles? Like,
No, he was already. They was always who they were.
They got on when
Yeah.
we were young.
Yeah, like they were.
So I
to
moved
us,
that
they were
block.
always those dudes.
I
Like,
moved that
older
block in
dudes,
'93.
like,
They got signed in '95, '96.
Yeah, like they were always lit.
But
to
we
us.
knew who they were before that. I
Yeah.
didn't know Styles. So the point of the whole story is I didn't know Styles. So his first interaction was calm. My first interaction with Styles was different.
What?
My man drove a limo. Our man
Yeah.
drove a limo.
so you already knew who he was on the spot when he tell like, yo,
We
this is
all
dope.
knew who he was.
No, I knew who he was. I
Bro.
just didn't know him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of my best friends, one of our best friends, ran with Sheik.
He
in the
said
lights.
best friend.
Yeah, I didn't say bestie. All right.
Best friend, huh?
I'm still on
Chuck.
point. So Chuck, shout out to Chuck. He was real close with Sheik Luch. Like that was like his big brother. Took him on tour. So he had all kinds of crazy story styles as thorough as he talked about, right? So fast forward to Akon comes out. Like
Locked Up record.
Akon just hits the scene with the Locked Up record.
Okay.
My man Ab drives a limo. He like, yo, Josh, SP has a show up in Middletown, and he wants us to take Akon in a limo up there. So I'm like, who Akon? He's like, the Locked Up song that they got. I'm like,
So
oh,
you,
okay.
so you used to, my fault, cause you used to ride with your mans with the limo?
He had the limo every day in the hood.
We used to wow.
Yeah, we was in that shit every day like it was our hoopty.
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah. Brand new limo too.
A brand new limo, we had that shit every day. Remember the blackout?
So he just invested in that shit? Or
Nah, he worked at a company and he drove the CEO,
Right.
but they let him take the shit home.
Oh, that's crazy.
So my man,
He
so my
had
man
his Bentley GT and shit like that too. Sometimes.
yeah, eventually he had his Bentley.
We had to,
Ad was buying everybody gas in the hood.
Dog. You know, we
He had a gas card.
We had
buying
a limo
everybody-
and a Bentley GT. We had access to a limo and a Bentley.
So we got a
GT
limo and a
back then.
Bentley in the hood, like, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't ours, it was a rich,
son?
rich Jew in Long Island
Shit.
that owned it.
Where he at to this day, the guy?
He
The-
bus
he
driving
likes
now
to
for the
live?
city.
No,
the guy?
No, your man.
Oh, my man, he's a bus
Oh,
driver
he's
for the
lit. He's
city.
still lit.
Word.
Yeah, I'm still lit. Shout out to Ab, man.
Ab
We
was
love
that
you,
dude.
Ab. You know what it is.
That's crazy.
So
Live
long story
forever.
short, he like, yo, we gonna pick up Akon and we gonna go up to the show. We never even knew who Akon wasn't.
oh, yeah, didn't word?
Nah, he wasn't popping.
Yeah,
He wasn't.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
literally
Especially
had
not
just
out
came out.
here. Yeah.
He literally had just came out. So we go, we pick up
See the
Akon
score?
from the airport. It's him and it's his Spanish guy. It's his manager.
Oh,
R.I.P.
Yeah, he
though.
passed away.
'Cause I believe he did end up something happened.
He got
like,
killed. Yeah. Rest
Wow.
in peace.
And this was before they took off too. Like
This was like
before
when the Locked Up
even
song
blew
was
up.
just starting.
This was before Locked Up even blew up.
So, you know, I got big chain on. I got Ab's big chain on. I got all this shit on. We in the front seat. We got Akon and the other dude in the back. We following Styles and his whole team up to Middletown, which is like an hour away.
And
whatever.
them niggas driving notoriously fast too. So
They driving
Notoriously
wild. They
fast,
driving wild,
dog.
following
fast,
them
wild,
niggas to the
dirty
show
in the
back
car.
in the day was
You
wild.
know what I'm saying? Like all that, you can imagine
wild.
shit. Like this is Rough Rider era.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So this is
Driving,
wild. This is wild.
driving.
This is the Rough Rider
Yeah,
era.
it's not for no fake driving.
So we get up there. It's like a strip
You
mall.
gotta be driving.
It's like a strip mall,
Uh-huh.
and like we get into the spot. This goes back to what you're talking about, like moving around. It's like a little hole in the wall venue. It's like a small perched up stage, maybe 6 feet off the ground. All of us are on the stage. They perform locked up. The funny shit is when they perform locked up, nobody really knew the song. Like, you know what I'm saying? When Styles did all the
record.
When Styles did all the lock songs, it was popping. So now, when we coming off the stage, in them type of, I didn't really have a take, because we grew up around the locks, but I didn't go to lock shows.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was like a 9-to-1 ratio of men to women. You know what I'm saying? So back then, I'm thinking about, yo, we gonna have to get some chicks.
That's mad Johns.
It's too many dudes. It's all guys. It's all street thorough dudes, right? And they all want to be next to these
Yo,
dudes.
my fan base is nothing but guys, yo.
Pause.
No, if I show you my
Rihanna.
fan, yo, it's some ish. Yeah.
So,
You want a video before I leave? Yeah, you got.
So we can't get into the. So now I come off the stage late because I'm on like fly mode, like, oh, we out here.
Yeah.
They all pull off the stage. I get off the stage late. 20 dudes is around us now. They all looking at the chain. I'm like,
Yeah, can we pull off that?
yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, dude.
I'm like, I'm gonna have to die for this today. You know what I'm
If I have to
saying?
get out, just where's that?
And that's your
Poppy?
man's chain.
It's my man's chance. Abdul's
Where's
chance.
that, Poppy?
Big Cuban, big Jesus head. So Styles and his whole team pull me in there. They get me in the VIP.
Save
area.
your ass.
No, they didn't save me. I just thought it was. I didn't know what was going to happen because where we come from, we always think some shit is about to pop up.
OD.
It probably could be in my mind, but like.
Yeah, you can be too much in your head, but
I'm
still,
I'm still on my.
Paranoid.
I'm mad annoyed, and I ain't even smoke back.
Mad noise is funny.
Annoyed.
So I'm
How you home? Y'all
especially out of
annoyed?
town.
Nah,
To me, it's like
Paranoid. They
we've
never
been
say
out
the
of
word
town.
paranoid. That's what you you're saying, right?
Dog, we've been out of town so much that I know shit happened out of town. You know what I'm saying?
No, nobody says
So long story short, this is the kind of person SP is.
I'm para.
When we leave now,
Para.
That sounds cool.
That's wild.
Styles P, we leave out the show.
No,
You're walking through the parking lot, it's a strip mall like you in fucking the middle of America. It's upstate, but it might as well be the middle of America. These two dudes just arguing in the parking lot over a girl. Boom! One dude shoots the other dude.
Shoot him?
Yeah, like in the middle of the parking lot. We like, oh! So now my
That's
mind,
upstate New York,
the way
son.
my mind works is like, yo,
That's that upstate New York.
my mind is like the talent needs to go. Like Akon walks off like, yo, these motherfuckers is crazy, and they go towards the limo. Everybody's looking for Styles. SP walking towards them too, like walking towards the drama, just to, like, cause I guess he's so like, let me see what the fuck is going on. Maybe I can help the situation. Maybe I can figure this out. And they trying to pull him away. And I told him this in person. He was like, "Oh shit." He's like, "I forgot you was there." And I was like, "Yeah." I was right there, like, all calling
Wow.
you. And P was trying to resolve some shit that would not get us hurt. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, these two dudes is about to kill each other. One just shot the other one. And Styles is the artist. He's the headlining artist at this moment. And he's over there walking in the middle of the
calm shit
crossfire.
down.
Like walking away from everybody and is trying to like figure it out. And to this day, he took that same approach with health and Juices for Life and, you know what I'm saying, Pharmacy for Life and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I'm going head on pause, like right at, you know what I'm saying, whatever the problem is and trying to figure it out. And I was like, man, he's authentic. And I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know him. And fast forward to like, Doe and I, when we were starting the podcast, right?
Word.
Before we started the podcast, we were shooting a documentary called The Six Borough Hip Hop.
For real. He was one of the first people to
I
show
hit
us.
Styles.
It was that look.
And I know Kiss since I was a little kid. I know She since I was a little kid, but I didn't want to bother them. You know what I'm saying? I see Styles. I'm like, yo, bro, like we shooting this documentary on, you know, our town, Mount Vernon, New Rochelle, all the contributions to hip hop. He's like, all right, no problem. Just text me when you're ready. So I leave it alone. I don't press it. Hit him up. He spent like 9 hours with us. Let us recorded him in the store, and we novices. We trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Like we was mad. Like he was basically the first person that we ever like shot any in our minds did anything like professional.
Like professional.
Professionally,
you know
you know what I mean? Like we had lights, we had
we had a shout out to Jace. We had a real
shout out to Jace Cortez. We had they came with us.
Yeah, Jace and
like,
Cortez. We had like who they real lit right now.
They super lit.
Oh, word.
Yeah,
they big directing.
They big directing. They doing anything. And they came out and they shot it for us. And P gave us all his time, man, without even no problems. Like, you know, spent the whole day, came back to the store, chilled with us. Yeah. Just dropped 1 million gems and was just like, yo, bro, like, I'm here for y'all however y'all need it. And pause. Like, and I didn't realize that this is just him being him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just being authentically who he is. Now I knew, cause we in the hood, so we know stories about hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he living up to his name, like he's not fronting what he's rapping about.
Yeah.
But like to
on a personal level.
on a personal level, he was a real authentic person. You know? So shout out to Styles, man.
Word
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I hear him not letting you getting stuck in no wind.
Yeah,
like,
that was
that's
crazy, man.
immediately clicks like this is the kind of person.
You know what I mean? Because you know people, you know people that you knew since day one that will leave you for something like.
Listen, man, Yonkers people is real, man.
That's crazy.
Yonkers people. Let me tell you something. Yonkers people and Brooklyn people get along.
OD.
Brooklyn got a big.
Everybody get along.
Nah. Brooklyn got a big.
There's a big Yonkers BK connection. There's a lot Biggie, of Brooklyn, baby.
Yeah, I'm a
Biggie,
I'm
baby.
a Biggie stan.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you just let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real, cause our homies are we got family in BK. You know what I'm saying? We got family uptown too. You know, whether it's Harlem, whether it's Dykeman, the Heights.
I got love for all of New York.
We got love for that. But when it comes to YO, there's this connection with Junior Mafia, Biggie, and D Block. It's just always been like that. We always turn up on March 9th in YO, always. You know what I'm saying? There's never been, always. And YO is serious. Like they come up here. Like, you know what I mean? Like they've always hung out.
Come out here March 9th.
Yeah. No, like in general, just like on the regular, like we're used to seeing that over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? They always showed in our hood. Like, so. And our man's is from Brooklyn in the 90s, so like, you know what I'm saying? So we always been going over there since the early 90s and all that. So like, you know what I mean? So there's always been a Brooklyn YO thing. And I honestly, when we talking music, if we talking hip hop in New York, the end era of the real shit ends here.
Well, like you gotta understand too, what he's talking about with Biggie, right? Like obviously, Biggie's my favorite rapper, right? But the Locks getting sort of stamped by Big from '96 created a Brooklyn Yonkers coalition. If that makes sense. You feel me? Like, so that's what. So like y'all became Locks fans beyond like when probably other boroughs or other places had to catch up a little later. You know what I'm saying? Because Jay fucked with the Locks, Biggie fucked with the Locks. You know what I mean? But on music levels where. You know, you heard Jay, like I might bark at Axe and spit at the Locks, but other than that, I don't be fucking with cats. You know what I mean? So like, you know, Biggie, you know, giving them that light. So like, Yonkers had a lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot of pride. There's just a lot of hometown pride, and I feel like that shit trickles on in New York between the boroughs, like especially with Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a connection right there. You know.
But yeah, man. Now, so that's just an interesting story about Styles to hear that from you know what I mean? And like. But I think this goes all back to what you were saying about continually moving around.
Yeah.
Right? So like saying like, I'm gonna go to Rolling Loud and just see what happens.
You have to be moving and grooving.
You have to be in the middle of the situations that you want to be involved in. You know what I mean? So like for me, right, I ain't that lit, right? So I'm not running around going to Rolling Loud. And I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm real bougie with shit. So like if I can't VIP it, you can't put me in a situation where like
that ain't the kind of place you want VIP. You better off in the crowd.
Nah, I'm good on that.
Like show, you want to see the show like that. Rolling Loud, you want to be in the back.
I'm saying like I need access. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere I go, I need access. So what I will step out of my comfort zone is to go to film festivals. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that for Sundance, Toronto, Venice. You know what I'm saying? I'll go to LA and go to these places and go mix with these people because it's like this is part of the journey. You know what I mean? So for we were talking about other shit before we got on the air. Like we were talking about like just shit that's funny that we fucking with right now. You know what I'm saying? And Doe was clowning me because I was so lazy to party with Curb, with Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, I like Curb.
Curb, you know what I'm saying?
I know a billion Curbs. Oh.
No, Curbs.
I know outside Curb. Yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm, OD. Yo, shout out to Larry David, man. That's my guy. I rock with Curb Your Enthusiasm, OD. Shout out to the new season out. What's that, season 11?
Season 11. But what was it? What were you saying? You were saying, because they wasn't privy to this, right? We were saying, like, what do we watch more, Curb or The Office?
Yeah, I was saying The Office, too. Shoot, Michael Scott.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm more The Office than Curb Your Enthusiasm, but I love them both. Yeah.
I love them both. I love Curb, but I watch The Office more.
The Office, though, I ain't gonna lie, that last season they did bad with Idris. When Michael left, Come on, when the main character leaves, man, you still was
I-
rocking after that?
No, because I'm the truest.
All right, then.
So the show, if you ever watch the precursor, like that's based on a British show.
Word.
Yeah.
Ricky
The
Gervais.
Office.
It's the original Office is from Britain.
British, yeah. I never
Ricky
watched it.
Gervais made it.
Yeah.
I never watched it.
He actually.
I watched like maybe a little bit of a
It's
first
not.
episode.
It's British humor, so the shit is a little dry and weird.
exactly. Yeah.
But the show is based. The character is Michael Scott. Is that character? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when he wasn't a part of it, I was like, I love everybody surrounding that.
Facts.
But he's the protagonist. He's the main person that you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying?
he's. What's your favorite? What's one of your favorite
The
episodes?
Office?
One of them. Yeah.
Oh
My
my
sister,
God.
Lisa watches that shit all the time.
What's
So
one
that's
of-
my
I'm
sister's
mad I
shit.
can't watch it right now because
I'm a curb-
They pulled it off.
It's
Netflix.
only on Peacock TV.
I'm gonna
I
keep it
can't
real.
get Peacock.
I'm a curb cat. I watched Office in the beginning, but I'm a curb cat.
Yeah, but we're not talking about you right now. We're talking about my boy right here.
The Office.
You're trying to find your
My
favorite,
favorite
episode.
episode?
Let me hear one of your favorite episodes. It don't gotta be a favorite, but one of them.
Probably the
Shit wasn't spicy enough.
It was not the
Shut
race
up.
episode
You know what I mean? Like,
where like
Oh, when they had the cards on their
yeah,
head.
they had to wear
and
the
then
cars on their head. Yeah.
Nah, that was
Michael
the
pushed
only
it to another level. That was the
Yeah,
first
with the-
season.
yeah.
Yeah,
But,
that was
First
the
season was OD.
Yeah,
That was the first
season.
season?
First season
Wow,
was like
that was
6
amazing.
episodes.
How many
I'm about to buy the DVDs.
Seven?
I have to
Something
buy
like
the
that?
DVDs.
Nah, I didn't
Nah,
get this.
seven.
I'm buying the DVDs. One of my favorite
DVD?
episodes is when it was around Christmas and they had to get the doll and then
Yeah.
Daryl had a black doll and he
Yeah.
was selling it to him. He was like, "Oh, what's wrong with it?" He was like, "Yo, that shit was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
My
Yo,
favorite.
shout out to The Office, shout out to Curb.
I mean, there's so many different spectrums of shit, right? With comedy, like my 2 favorite comedy shows ever, right? One that ain't nowhere near as funny as this, but it's a super
Right.
straight out of white show is Frasier.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
And then Martin is my other
Yo,
favorite
you
show.
Oh,
know
wow.
what's wild? You know what's wild?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's wild? We growing up.
I've heard of Frasier.
We growing up. Like we growing
I'm
up.
gonna put you on. You're gonna be like, yo, this is a fucking.
Nah.
Bruh,
Listen to
what can you
listen
compare it
to
to?
this crazy shit. We growing up.
I'll tell you.
He's a fan of Frasier.
A big fan
But
of Frasier.
Frasier,
Shout out to
a
Kelsey
huge
Grammer.
fan of Frasier. Like while
I would
we
love
growing
to
up, and
have
I'm
pause.
telling
I would
you,
love to
like,
have Kelsey Grammer on the
all
Honest
this
Podcast.
time, like we,
I heard of
when-
Kelsey
when
Grammer in
Kirby-
a song. Somebody said, who said Kelsey Grammer?
Kelsey Grammer
Kanye?
made Girlfriends.
Did Kanye said?
He made
Check this
Girlfriends.
out.
Oh, that's a guy?
He made the show, the black show Girlfriends.
He was
that was
also
a
a
girl.
character on Cheers.
He was. That's
Okay.
where it came from. The show
Kelsey, I
Cheers.
thought Kelsey.
So it was. There's a show
Kelsey
called
is a woman's
Cheers.
name as well.
There's a show called
Goodness
Cheers
sakes.
that was based around a bar.
I heard
in
of Cheers,
Boston.
I heard of Cheers.
And
Damn, I gotta get more on
And that was
shows.
that
I'ma
was a
put you
spinoff.
on.
And that was
Please.
a spinoff.
I got you.
Like
Thank you.
that was a spinoff show. of
Girlfriends?
Cheers.
No, Kelsey Grammer's character in Cheers was a spinoff they made of his own show.
Frasier.
The character's name is
Oh,
Frasier. They
And
gave
then
him
it became a
Gotcha.
big show. Like it was
Gotcha.
bougie, it
I
was
gotta check
bougie.
that out, check
It's
that
one
out.
of
And
the-
it's funny, like they drink Cherie, like they drink dessert
It's so
wine.
far from
It's
my
some
life,
bugged out shit.
but
This nigga will watch this shit, and I'll be like, yo, watch Curb, which is something you probably like. And he fucking sleep for like 4 or 5 years straight. 4 or 5 years, every Sunday. Yo, my nigga, I'm watching, like, I'm talking about, like, he's sleeping in the bed right there. I'm like, yo,
Right there,
just
right
wake
there.
up, watch this shit with me. Like, we watch The Wire, we watch all this shit. This shit comes on, you fall asleep. Yo, bro,
I
wake the
fuck with
fuck
The
up.
Wire though. Come on.
Yo,
Wake the
The
fuck
Wire.
up.
What
It's the
season
best
does
show
it get
ever
lit? Yeah, I try to watch it with my girl from season
OD.
1, and it was not hitting.
Nah,
Why?
what?
Cause I don't know. I like that when the kids got involved.
Oh,
That's season
that's
4.
different. That's way later.
Yeah, that's when it got lit. I feel
Nah,
like.
see, but you gotta
Season
let
one,
hold
hold
on.
on.
You gotta go through
really-
emotions.
They
No,
gotta
no,
go through
no, I know that, but she.
Wait.
I try to convince her, but I had to watch it again.
This
though.
should
I
be
gotta
a
watch it
whole
again.
episode.
I'ma watch it again.
And we are gonna do episodes like related to The Wire.
Word.
And we're gonna have some people from The Wire.
Y'all like The
on.
Wire like that?
We love The
It's
Wire.
the best show ever made.
ever made.
It's the best show ever
Ever,
made.
ever to hit TV.
Thank
Best
you,
show.
sir. I got hit up her song. He rocked with me like that. I
Best
got
show.
talk to him. Come up here.
Word
I
up.
would, yeah,
Like,
if that's your man's, like I would.
I mean,
like-
I don't know that one, man.
No, I mean, like, if you have
I met him recently, but he knew who I was.
If
So
you
I
have a
was like,
relationship-
wow.
There was an episode where he took where he had DeAndre shit in his pants. He was like, "Yo, come on, come up, come on." You know what I'm saying?
I feel like he would do
thought
it,
he was
though,
gonna murk him.
but I
He was
just
like,
saw
"Yo,
a podcast
I
recently.
need you to watch my aquarium, my fish." You know what I'm saying? Nigga thought he was gonna kill him. Straight up, he thought he was gonna finish him. He was like,
The
"Nah,
Wire
you need
has-
to watch my aquarium."
It's
Feed
the
these
best show
shit.
ever made, bro.
Yeah.
It's the best show.
I gotta
Yeah.
watch it again.
Let me tell you something.
Rest in peace, Omar.
Yeah, sure.
Word up.
Rest in peace, Michael K.
Michael K.
Williams.
Williams,
Michael-
man,
Michael K.
legend,
Williams.
legend out here in New York on all
And
scenes.
you know he's more than Omar, man. Like,
OD.
He was in
freaking Assassin's Creed.
I've been on some real shit.
And that was my
New
favorite
York City
game.
creator,
No,
man.
he's a legend in New York. He was a
Brooklyn.
choreographer.
He from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn legend.
He was a choreographer. He was a creative artist.
It's a apartment upstairs?
Yeah, it's wild upstairs.
I never knew that.
Yeah, that's some shit going on.
But he was definitely like a creative on all levels, and like I think that goes missing because Omar's role was so big.
Yeah.
But in a grand scale of things, I think like Michael K. Williams was a trailblazer.
You watch Boardwalk Empire?
You know what I mean?
Nah.
He has an amazing role
Word.
in that show.
For real?
Yeah.
And what's that, like a mafia type ish?
Yeah, but that was early.
It was the
early,
mafia in Atlantic City in like
early
the 30s.
prohibition. Early prohibition.
1930s?
Yeah. He played Chucky, Nucky Thompson or something like that.
No, Nucky Thompson is Steve Buscemi's.
No. I'm sorry. What's the play?
He played Chalky White.
Chalky White. I'm sorry. Yeah, I said Chalky Thompson.
Chalky
I
Thompson.
made a mixture of them. He played Chalky White, and that was a real character that was into into bootlegging and had his own recipe on alcohol.
No, he plays a strong black male in a time where they weren't, highlighting people in that way in this show.
Uh-huh.
And somebody that's a protector of his people. He's also out to get it. It's an amazing show. But The Wire is the greatest show ever because of a lot of reasons. But I could give you in a quick version of it because it purely captures the essence of what America is. Everything involved and everything in between.
Still to this day.
To this day. Because it was made from...
There was a lot of politics too with The Wire.
Well, because it was made from a journalist / ex-police officer who lived in Baltimore. And
what you saying? That's who made the...
That's the creator of the show.
Oh, for real?
What makes The Wire so different from everything else is that the main character of the show is the city.
Yeah.
The supporting people are everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You said the main character is what?
Is Baltimore.
The main character is Baltimore, and each season focuses on a different dynamic.
And there's a bunch of people in the show. Obviously, the show starts with McNulty, ends with McNulty, right? But he's just the vessel. Yeah. But the show is...
Y'all gotta watch this shit over. Y'all
going
crazy. Y'all going crazy.
So let's say
I watched that shit when I was what?
So the
high
first
school, maybe
season
elementary
focuses on ground level dynamics of the police and the drug dealers. Second will focus on the courts.
He's giving you the
I didn't understand shit until the kids came out to play.
The Wire.
Yeah, but
this is for anybody that don't fuck with The Wire.
Because
I know you're gonna have a lot of people that fuck with that. That's maybe a little younger. Yeah, watch The Wire. It's like visual thesis of American situations.
Word.
The first episode, the first 5 minutes, they have a conversation and it explains what America is.
Yeah.
In that first 5 minutes of the show, there's a dead person on the street from a dice game that got killed. Mm-hmm. There's the detective that's trying to find out information from the people on the ground.
Outlook.
And he's getting the perspective of the people on the ground as opposed to the police's perspective. And the police's perspective is white America that looks upon urban community shit, and the person on the ground is a grounded individual that understands what America's all about, even from his perspective, even from his situation.
Right.
And they meet in their conversation, and it just explains what the show was about to be. It's fucking amazing, bro. It's the best show ever made.
That's why each season you really gotta.
It's the best show.
You gotta look at what you're looking at, because the fourth season is on the future. Was gonna continue this show to go on without the show even being on, but the fifth season is on the politics and media.
The fifth season talks about the dying media that really died in real life, which is news publications. So now our news publications are social media.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to print media.
Or
books are still a thing in 2021, but
they're not.
They
are, but they're not.
I mean, we live in a dopamine situation. So you make clips, right?
Uh-huh.
How long are your clips?
Shit. The longest probably a minute.
Exactly.
Attention span.
Exactly. But you still know that at the end of the day, you want to make full-length feature films. You want to make
OD.
You want to make real.
But what's so whack with this shit is you post that one video, then they be like, "Yo, when the next video coming out?" It's like, nigga, I just threw out this one. Yeah, we saw it already. When the next one? It's like, damn. Nigga,
see, but that's when you have to know that it's self-fulfilling as opposed to fulfilling for the audience. This has to be good for you. And it's the same for us with this podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's the same for us with the movies that I'm about to make. You know, with all these things that's about to happen, it has to be, yes, it's going to translate to a wider audience, to a universal audience, but at the same time, it's something that I know that I could stand on, that could be respected over the course of time, because I'm going to be gone, right? And my legacy is what's going to be here, right? The way you affected people is what's going to last. Not those 30-second clips, not those 50-second clips, not the minute clips. It's how you affected people and the moments you left with people that they could talk about the same way we talking about individuals right now. And those films, if you tell it in the right way, and those shows, if you tell it in the right way, it could be funny, it could be serious, it could be silly, it could be fucking horror films. You know, you can make anything, but as long as it's true and it's really hitting home with somebody and it's hitting home with you, the shit works.
That's gangster,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo. What keeps you going? I'm gonna ask you after.
What keeps me going is I realize I'm not afraid of nothing anymore. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, if I could get past things that I thought was scary, then achieving the goals that seem unrealistic aren't scary anymore. So that keeps me going, because I know that I want to leave things for the next generation. This brand, all of these things, all of this shit matters.
What's something you felt was scary though? Like just taking a chance type
I'm
shit?
talking about like in the street, like in the life. You know what I'm saying? Me and John had a lot of friends that died. We had friends that died in front of us. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, that like real life shit seems scary. You know what I'm saying? My pops died at 39. I'm 39 now.
Wow.
Well, he had his first heart attack at 39, and I'm bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? So like, those things is what fears me. And if it's like, all right, cool.
I mean, the unknown. I feel like the unknown fears everybody, because.
But like those things is what had me nervous. So it's the same thing that also keeps me up. It's also the same thing that I use to empower me. You know what I'm saying? My kids. You know what I'm saying? My family, my wife, my friends. You know what I'm saying? All of this shit is like, you know, talking with people like you, man, building with individuals like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that keeps me motivated.
And a lot of the times, Wavy, like all these, like you think about the hardest shit you ever been through or seen through. I mean, at that moment, how you felt. But then you gotta wake up the next day.
Yeah.
And you gotta be yourself and keep it moving for those people that are counting on you.
Facts.
Like you might see the first glimpse of that from like your elders, right? When some shit happens within the family, and you see how your mother, your grandmother, or your aunt, or whoever moves on, like holds it down.
The people that you feel like was the strongest.
Yeah,
it's like, yo,
damn,
like
you ain't wild. You know, you like, all right. So like, you sort of get a glimpse, like, yo, I gotta keep it moving. Not in a selfish way, because you remember everything that comes with keeping it moving. But like just said, like a lot of things that happen along the way serve as lessons, right? Even if they're the most hurtful thing, like you have to grab a lesson from it. And like that's how I feel like that's been the most pinnacle thing for me, like taking lessons from each thing that happens in life, like from like 10, 11 years old to like now. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody doesn't have the chance to evolve too, and I think that's what another thing. Like we're lucky to be here and able to evolve.
I don't want to cut you off, but like just to finish my thought real quick, life is beautiful.
Oh, dude.
It really is, because when you see fucked up things. And not for nothing, I ain't even lived the most fucked up life. You know what I'm saying? It's way harder situations for people. You know, people born with deficiencies, all kinds of shit. They circumstances they can't control. There's no way they can get around these things. All kinds of stuff. So I said, man, listen, I got 2 feet, 2 eyes, 2 ears. My eyes, you know, my brain works. You know what I'm saying? I've got a chance. Ain't no reason to really be that upset. You know what I mean? Like things could be alright. And then what happens is, we, like human beings, are so fucking like resilient and strong. Like you just explained it, right? You up sometimes, and then you don't know where the next one coming from, and then it happened.
Yeah.
Yes, it happened, but you did a lot of things to make that happen. You don't even realize you did all of this work that people recognize you, and they want you to come to these festivals. They want you to be. They want your energy. They want you to they want to be inspired. You know what I'm saying? So like. Those are the things that keep me moving, man. Like seeing people doing good things, you know, especially black and brown people. I got my kids are like half white, but like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I lean towards things that people that, you know, aren't given they just do the way they deserve. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm always be, you know, motivated. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm positive and happy go lucky every day.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely willing to get to where I want to be, and like, whatever medium of telling a great story is what I want to be involved in. Whatever that is, an amazing, true, authentic story. That's why we talk about The Wire. Yes, The Sopranos is the most, very popular. It's the Breaking Bads of the world. You can go all across the gamut, right? The Wire is so individual. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why Doe and I have this affinity for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch it over.
Nah, man, it's just real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like, you'd be surprised how some people view what you do. There's them fucking people that are just waiting for the next thing, but there's also somebody that's watching the same thing you posted a year ago over and over.
If so, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. It's weird like that.
Yeah, you never know.
You never know, but like, all you can do is just keep putting positivity into the world, man. Because, you know what I'm saying? Negative is easy, bro. It's so simple for me to just go run up in the store and rob it. It's another thing to build that store and make that store real.
Simple. It
is
so
easy.
easy. It's just so easy for me to go up in there. That shit ain't simple.
It
They got
is.
glass, they got weapons. You gonna find yourself,
Bro, anything that's simple though, bro, is what
That
you
shit is
make it
1, 2,
type
3,
shit.
my nigga. Like, I'm telling you, but go in there and try to build that store. Go get a license. Go get stock.
Yeah,
Go work your ass off. Go build something. That's that's
Yeah,
tough.
action.
But it's, you know what? It's satisfying and you feel grateful at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So like when you see enough bullshit, all you want to do is just put real good stuff out there. And my kids, our futures, all of the people, you doing this dance for these kids. Pause. Like, you dancing and keeping kids smiling. Bro, you don't understand how that really makes a difference.
That's crazy though, yeah.
It really, truly makes a difference, man. Like that's why we gotta have you on here, man. That's why I want to see you do even more great things.
I appreciate
And
that.
I got
man.
your
That's
back,
I'm working
man.
towards.
I'm saying that on here. You know what I'm saying? Just so
Thank
you
you.
know that.
I
got your
appreciate
back.
that shit.
You know what I mean?
I swear.
But don't listen to him.
How many fives you want to give me, bro? I hate giving mad fives.
I ain't give you mad fives. That's
Yeah.
You
one.
give me mad fives. Count me fives.
Yo, this
Yo,
the
every
Alex
time you
Put
get
a
a
ding,
five,
put a ding on the
keep
five. Put a
ding,
ding.
ding, ding.
It's
Yo,
the
we
Alex
give you, like,
Podcast,
more than
episode
5
27. Wavey,
Uh-huh.
the Big Dilf.
Listen, you already know what is big deal for the spot. Just let me out. Listen.
Don't
you
make it
already
have
know
to
what
give
it
too many fives.
Listen, you already know. He said don't hold the mic when you come. But listen, I'm gonna hold it regardless. Don't play yourself, save yourself, get your money up, not your flame. Listen, whoever's watching this, do it for you. Have fun with it. You know what I mean? When you're not having fun no more, it becomes a job. Forget a job. Just have fun with it. Do what you do. Don't play yourself, save yourself, and of course, get your money up and not your funny up. Look, he missed the growl. He tight. Look, he ain't getting one. I said,
Yeah.
Check me out.
Yo,
niggas.
one love, y'all.
Peace.